So one of my mum's stories that really sticks in my mind is she talks about, it's a bus journey. Sounds like the most mundane thing in the world, but she moved to the UK in the late 1970s, as a lot of people did. She spent the early part of her life in Southern Africa, and then she'd moved to India, and then they came over to the UK. And she tells a story about this bus journey. She talks about the cold, how she'd never, I mean, never experienced cold the way she was experiencing it in the UK, and how she braved that cold to get on a bus, having never, got on a bus in the UK ever before, to go to the university in the city where she was living, because she'd managed to get so far with her studies before they'd left India, but she was so driven to do more, and she felt like she had more that she could do. And so it was one of her first concerns, was how can I find out what opportunities are available to me to carry on that educational journey? And it just really sticks in my mind as that story whenever she tells it, about getting on a bus, even though there was no language barrier for her. My mom is one of the fortunate ones who spoke English fluently her whole life. But just that experience of getting on that bus in a strange place that you don't know, at a time in the late 70s where, people who looked like us were still viewed by some people, let's say, in a not so friendly way, and making that journey to the university to find out whether there was a potential for her to continue her education. And I don't want to say too much because I'm going to put it into the piece that I write, but it's not the story that she would have wanted. That story didn't go in the way that she wanted it to go. And it's had such a profound effect on me and the opportunities that I've been able to have, because that story for her didn't end the way that she wanted it to.